What's up, fellow Clashers? It's Apollyon here, and bringing you back a war recap against Nad of Clans with the Town Hall 8 attacks. Check out the Town Hall 9 attacks in the other video that I've released, and we'll give you an explanation of the loss that we had, against the other clan before this, and you can also check that video out as well. So we'll go ahead and hit some of these bases. The first thing that some of you guys have asked for is, what are some good anti-3 and how do you hit them? So let's go ahead and take a look at number 22, our hit against number 22. So this is, pretty much an anti-3. I guess it would be called like a Town Hall 8 Dragonflower type base, but it is an anti-3. Lots of double giant bomb compartments, lots of giant bomb compartments, lots of different areas. So we'll go ahead. I think we hit this 4 times. I don't know why it took us so long. But it's going to go bring it GoHo, like I say. GoHo with Quad Quake is so overpowered for Town Hall 8. There is almost no base that can't be beat with a Quad Quake GoHo with 2 heals. It's money in the bank. But anyway, Iris does a good attack here, probably like the 4th or 5th one. And has no poison, so has to use archers and barbarians and wizards to kill that. We definitely want barbarians in there and not archers. But it is what it is. So we got what we got. And we'll go ahead and use a shattered entrance in the 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock positions. Nice, big, huge funnel there. Don't need to send that wizard in the middle, but you know what? That's the way it goes. The Barbarian King is sent in there and is going to have to Quad Quake here, open up almost all of that core and everything else. And everything will start to reroute. Those golems will reroute in there. And it's just time to push their way through and try to trip those giant bombs, start tanking in the core. Teslas pop, and it's going to go ahead and send a couple hogs in there while these, the kill squad is going. Look at these hogs will skate through, trip a giant bomb, and pretty much start hitting these defenses one by one and take them out and get a lot of value for those 3 hogs. Then he sends in the mass amount of other hogs, does have a giant left over, I guess, to tank on the back end for another hog deployment, which he does not have. So that giant is kind of worthless in my opinion. But drops a heal, has another heal left over. There's the giant, the heal on the back end, which again, didn't really get too much value. I think drops maybe, the clan castle full of hogs. So I guess I take it back. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too worthless. I didn't see the clan castle full of hogs, so that's good. And we'll go ahead and wipe out the rest of the defenses here. And the hogs were standing in heals, tons and tons of cleanup, tons and tons of hogs. Gets a decent split. Unfortunately, one leaves the pack. Now the rest of them come and join up. That one hog decides he's going to go ahead and take on the town hall by himself. I can do this, guys. I got this, is what he's saying. Guys, I got this, guy. Hey, he had it. So, a nice attack, a nice, way to clean up this base. But there's your anti-3 and how you can crush it. Send those giant, the kill squad in and with those golems and go ahead and wreck the base. So wanted to start it off with that. I haven't really reviewed too much of the Town Hall 8 attacks, but what we can do is we can go check them out together. So Logan, not sure if he gets a 6-star war here, but he's going to go ahead and 3-star this base with a GoHo with a heal, 2 heals, and a rage with poison. So he'll go ahead and get an easy lure, go ahead and use double poison to take care of that, or at least one. Let's see if he uses double poison. Yep, he does use double poison, which again I'm not a big fan of. Like to use, especially in Town Hall 8. Well, both Town Hall 8 and 9 like to use that second poison for the skelly traps. They have a huge difference on what they do with the king and against the kings and the hogs that are attacking. So I did have an example of that. I don't remember which video it is where the 6 skellies were hitting one barbarian king and took him down from almost full health to down to a quarter health, which is how much skellies do damage. They do a mass amount of damage, those traps. So it's a big deal. So I'll go ahead and bust in that compartment using wall breakers and back ends this with hogs. A lot of the hogs are tanking for hogs for hogs, and has one more heal left after this heal in the core where this giant bomb, double giant bomb, We don't get bacon because the double giant bomb is not placed very well, so you can trigger them one at a time. And still has that one heal, being very patient. Heals there, has a billion hogs left over. Go ahead and take that wizard tower cannon, all standing in heals. And it's just time to go ahead and clean up this base. So we'll continue to do the 4-stream instead of going back and forth. And they'll jump to that town hall and take it out. Very nice attack, Logan. Props out to those goblins. MVPs. Let's check out some of their other bases, see if we get other 3-star. I mean, we've seen these kind of things. We'll check this one out all the time, trying to get to that core. Use another GoHo with 3 heals and poison this time. Easy lure, probably put double poison, my guess would be. Doesn't get that balloon, but gets it on this one. Golems will go in. Does shattered entry, and yeah, that king will start beating them down. That P.E.K.K.A. is not going to be too happy about them picking on her golem friends. She's going to go in there and just completely smack him upside the head, and he is knocked the F out. So, yep, and that's how it goes down. So we're going to go ahead and watch him deploy the hogs kind of in a surgical manner. Uses a heal there, has 2 more heals left over. And it's kind of going through the ring here, which this is the problem with the ring right there, is you'll see these hogs will go flying because that's where the skelly traps and that's where the giant bombs are. So uses a second heal there, kind of not the best spot. Would be awesome to have that poison right now with 6 skeletons trailing you, wouldn't it? You got 1 more heal left over. And use that heal, not even in the core. Those hogs have no chance of pushing through that core. Go flying, not with tri-Teslas in there. So they will go down in a blaze of glory. No poison, no heals. And we're going to leave it up to that king and that P.E.K.K.A. to do all the work. So the wizards will chime in there. The golems will start tanking, which actually lets the king and P.E.K.K.A. go in there kind of untouched, which is very fortunate for them. As those max Teslas will eat through the P.E.K.K.A., but he does get it done. So a little bit sloppy, but a 3-star is a 3-star. So that's good. Ah, look at that. Logan does get a 6-star war. So good job, Logan. Way to go, man. I think this is probably going to be either a GoHo or a mass hog. Yep, look at that. So we're going to skip this one. Again, the GoHo strategy is just too OP for Town Hall 8. Let's see what he uses here for this common internet base. Okay, let's do this. GoVaHo. So, no point to really taking out the ADs in this particular situation because it is a GoVaHo and not a GoVaLo. Uses a simple lure. Is going to do a quad quake, so we have to do it the old-fashioned way. Roll up the sleeves, send the barbarians in, and chase after the balloon. Uses those minions for the funnels. They're untouched by all that cool ground defense there. Very heavy ground defense. Way to take a look at that and see the vulnerability in this base here to be able to use that. Send some wizards in there to start finishing up the funnel. And we'll go ahead and quad quake that. And we have eliminated any of those spots for those Valkyries to go crazy and run away. So they will have to go straight to that core. Great job. That's what we do with GoVaHo or GoVaLo. We push those Valkyries and make them do that. They will knock out that king in just a couple slaps, and then they'll make it through the core and have to deal with the tri-Teslas. But it's easy to deal with tri-Teslas when you have a heal, when you're standing in heals. So those Valkyries love those Teslas together. They'll go in there and just wipe them out 2 at a time, not 1. We're doing 2 at a time here. So they'll take care of that entire core, and let's go ahead and send those hogs in while all those archer towers are completely firing the opposite way on the king and the golem and the Valkyries. So perfect, everything's fine, everything goes down, the defenses are all done. We are in cleanup mode, and we're running around the base, knocking down buildings. So good job. All right. Nice 6-star. I think RD got a 6-star war as well, but very nice attack there. Let's just check out a couple more bases. Yeah, I would say this is a semi-anti 3-star base. So let's check out this one by Freakin'. Not completely, but a close anti 3-star. Goes and uses a very easy lure. He's going to bring a mass hog. We haven't seen a mass hog yet. I think a double poison is in order. Yep, there we go. And he'll go ahead and take care of that. Do a 3-finger drop. And has 3 heals left over. They'll start making their way into the core. Drop it with a splash damage of the Wiz Tower and the Tesla. Also on the right side of the core for the other set of hogs. And I think he has 5 more hogs, yeah, on the clan castle, max hogs, that he's going to send in the back end and take care of that wizard tower and everything else. So does not have any more heals after this one is dropped, but doesn't need it because there's only a few more defenses, but does a very, very good job of dropping that king in there. Look at the king tanking with all those wizards, tons of wizards in there, too many wizards actually. And they'll go ahead and take out those defenses even without the hog. That king is way out of his league there and will get put into order very quickly. And it's just on time for cleanup. So very, very nice attack. All right, let's check out a couple more of their bases. We already did number 21, or 22. Let's just see if this one is an interesting composition. Mass hog, I'm sure he crushed it. Let's skip 22. Let's look at 23. All right, yeah, this is interesting. Everybody thinks that that's a great thing, protecting your town hall, making it an anti-2 base. But yeah, there's a problem with that, and Berkeley's going to show you what the problem is. Easy lure there, and we'll go ahead and drop double poison, I believe. Do a lure, no double poison. So he's going to go to my school train of thought of, and also just by the way, we're going to look at that one more time, because the cool thing about this is when you use a single poison, especially a high level poison, you're going to see what that dragon, how much health that dragon has left. So we'll skip through all this stuff. And you're going to see how much it has. Less than a quarter of health left after this is done, or about a quarter of health. It's still under the poison. So you see a quarter of health. Watch how many hits that these wizards have to do to take care of this. No more 4 wizards or 3 or 4 wizards to take care of that. Technically, you only need 1 barbarian and 2 wizards, and they will knock it out in one hit. There you go with 2 wizards, and okay, so 2 hits. So it goes down in 2 hits. Very, very easy, very, very efficient. So you don't really need to drop that other poison, which is why Asian Wall going down with the hogs. They're going to go make their way through this with the greatest of ease. And has 3 heals to go here, so he's going to have to heal up towards the core, but on the right and left side of these things, and get them to push through. Drops the first heal there, and drops the poison. Look at that. That poison will go ahead and take care of all those skelly traps. Just perfectly done. That's exactly how you want to get it done. Hogs are standing in heals with that last one. That third heal was not even necessary because he crushed it so bad. And yeah, it's over. I mean, this thing was over before it even started. So that's just a textbook way of using 2 poisons efficiently and effectively, and your heals as well. So that's just a great attack. That's fantastic. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and look at 1 or 2 more, and that's it, and be done with this anti 2-star base. And we'll go ahead and check what he uses here. All right, so GoVaLo, we haven't seen that. With a quad quake, GoVaLo Ho. So let's just see. Almost uses the total amount of time. Triggers a wizard, couple archers, or 1 archer and a dragon in there. Goes in quads quake. Has to kill it the old-fashioned way. It's all gone, dead. And uses a shattered entry to get in there. He has to bring a couple wall breakers to get into that core. I do recommend using 3 wall breakers just in case. But he's going to be able to pull this off. Valkyries want to go running, as you see there, and they do go running because the funnel was not cleared. Clear your funnel first. Make sure they have nowhere else to run. So get that all done. So yeah. All right. So we'll go ahead and they'll be sent through that core, and everything will be going all right. And then they're going to go ahead and have to make their way into there. The Valkyries again go running all over the place. Rage is up in that core and takes care of some of that so far. Trips the giant bomb, takes care of that one Tesla, and it does need to take care of that other last AD, especially with the loons being dropped in from the right hand side. And starting to take out those loons. Takes out one of them and then goes down, so we are pretty much in cleanup mode after this sweeper and archer tower goes down, and that's a great attack. So, well, no, they're not going to make it. So fell short a little bit. Those Valkyries will need to do some cleaning up, do some tanking, so I guess just a little sloppy, especially with that Tesla in there. But again, 3-star is a 3-star, and that's why it took 3.5 minutes to do. So those loons were deployed a little bit fast. All right, one more and then we're all finished with this. Let's check out this. All right, one more. Oh, the star. Let's see what this. So it looks like Doc and Hunt and Peck get. All right, cool. No, we haven't checked out a dragon attack, so this will be a good last attack under 2 minutes. Zap Quake on this star base, and take out that first AD. Has a rage left over along with another poison. So we'll start deploying those dragons in there, and I'm guessing it's a Dragloon, but might be another dragon in there. So we'll go ahead and watch him use the funnel, start getting those dragons into that core and into that AD. And that AD should start hitting him right now. So let's see if he has loons there, or if he's going to push those dragons in through there. So dragon comes out of the clan castle, drop that poison, perfect. Slows down the dragon significantly. It'll be breathed out in just like 2-3 breaths, and it's all done. That AD goes out, so he does have the clan castle still full, which I'm guessing is going to be full of loons that he can drop on the back end as soon as that air defense, so good, nice, very nice. That Barbarian King is tanking, drops the rage in there. They're going to push in through that archer tower and go straight to that air defense and take it out way before it can take them. One shot it and it's all over. And they're still going to make their way through there, take out the Wiz Tower, and yeah, come make it through the rest of the raid. Very, very nice attack. Way to exploit those level 5 air defenses and get that thing done. So, great job to Town Hall H. We did have a couple sloppy attacks, quite a few of them. We should be cleaning them up a little bit quicker and a little bit earlier. But, good job and way to get it through there. And, hopefully you're able to take these attacks, get your 6-star wars, and get your 3-star attacks in there.